This is why you don't leave filming a video to the very last minute. Hello everybody, so it's currently 25 to 4 on a Saturday afternoon and I forgot that I'd not filmed a video. So as you can see, there is a lot going on. We dyed my hair yesterday. Took 8.5 hours. We started at 1:30. We started at 1:30 and I put the hairdryer down, drying this at 10 o'clock last night. I am in love with it. I'm also wearing one of my scrunchies. This is the Floral Collective scrunchie and I just really think it complements my hair. I love it. I'm about to go back to uni for technically my 3rd year, but my 2nd year of my actual course because of my foundation year. Today's video, I want to talk about what I have learned about myself over the past year. That's not starting from like the start of lockdown and everything. That is starting from this point last year. I think I have learnt a lot about myself and I think it's something that I actually need to say and share. And this video is kind of more for myself than for you guys, but I hope you enjoy this anyway. So my first point, having my pink hair makes me feel more like me than I've felt in a very long time. Stop touching your hair. It makes me feel like me and I love it. Dancing around to music is one of my favourite things to do. It keeps me sane, quite honestly. I was in the flat alone a few days ago and I just put my playlist on. It's on my Spotify. It's my Bit of Everything playlist and it is literally a bit of everything. I've got all sorts of music on there. I've got Disney, I've got like McFly, Busted, all of that kind of stuff. And then I've got like other musical songs and like completely random songs you may have only heard like from a film or something, but it's like I associate so much with it that it's in my playlist. So all of those songs that are in my Bit of Everything playlist, I put it on and I just want to like sing and dance along to it. So that is all I did when I was home alone for a couple of hours like last week. And honestly, it was so much fun. I had so much fun and I just really enjoy it. It also kind of got me through like lockdown and everything. Music kept me sane during lockdown. I realised that my friends and family are so important to me and that's really sort of been enforced over the past year because before Christmas I kind of had a little bit of a meltdown. There was a lot of stuff going on in my head and I kept going back and forth from here to London and from London to here and it all got like a lot. It became a lot to deal with, but I knew the second that I said to my friends I'm not okay, or I said to my mum I'm not okay, then we could have a whole conversation about it and I'd feel so much better afterwards. I've realised how much I really value my friendships and all my family. I've realised that this year at uni I want to try directing. I really want to try like directing either like a short film or a play or something. I really want to try it because, right, there is a reason. It's because I watched the making of Frozen 2 on Disney Plus and now I want to try my hand at directing. I've always kind of loved bossing people about. I think when there's a reason to boss people about, I really enjoy it. I feel bad otherwise. I feel bad if I'm, you know, telling someone to do something, but if there's like a reason behind it or we're working or something, I love it. So I definitely want to try directing this year. I believe that I need to be a bit more body positive. There was a couple of times that we went out for Eat Out to Help Out and, you know, I put a nice outfit on because we hadn't been out in months and I quite wanted to look nice. There was a night where I was wearing my white long sleeve top and blue culottes and honestly, I felt like a complete boss. I just loved the outfit. I loved the way that I felt in the outfit. I just really loved the way I look and I want to feel like that more often, and I think by being more body positive I will definitely get there and I'll feel a lot more powerful if, you know, I look in the mirror and don't point out the fact that maybe these jeans aren't so flattering or this top doesn't look great on me. I just need to stop pointing that sort of stuff out on myself because I preach it to everyone else but then don't do it myself. And I think that's where, you know, a lot of my body positivity problems come from. I need to follow more body positivity accounts on like Instagram and Facebook and things like that. Those are the kind of things that really hit home when I read one of those and I'm like, wow, yeah, basically, yeah. I agree with everything that says and I want to apply it to my own life. I spend a lot of time worrying about other people and what I could be doing for other people to make their life easier, and and then I forget and don't worry about myself. And I think I really need to take some time this year to take some time for myself. I might sit and watch a TV show or something, or listen to music, or whatever I'm doing. But yes, I'm spending that time by myself, but I'm not really thinking about, you know, how I'm actually feeling. I'm just sort of, you know, doing something that I enjoy, but I'm not really thinking about how I feel as a person. I just need to be more in touch with myself, I think, this year, and I think definitely because of lockdown and everything. That is the creepiest ice cream van. I'm gonna have to wait until it goes now, aren't I? And now I want ice cream, and I don't have any. I definitely want to be more in touch with myself this year and, you know, actually think about what I want for once and put myself first, because I feel like I don't do that enough and I probably should. The next thing is having a timetable or a schedule, or knowing exactly when things are happening when, keeps me sane. A few weeks into lockdown, I kind of wasn't really doing a lot, and I wasn't spending enough time as I should have been doing, like on my university work and stuff like that. I really didn't know what to do with myself, so I printed out like a little timetable sheet and physically wrote in what I should be doing during that day, and it kept me sane. The fact that I had a schedule and a routine to follow kept me sane, and I'm definitely going to apply that into my sort of uni life as well, because even at the start of uni last year, I'm only in 2 days a week, and I convinced myself, oh, I have, you know, plenty of time to do all that work and everything, but then I leave it to the last minute. And I need to not do that, so I'm definitely going to be scheduling and timetabling my workload a lot more than I have been. Next, I can't do spontaneity. I really can't. Like today, for example, I forgot that I hadn't done a video, and yes, this isn't really spontaneity, this is kind of me forgetting something, but having to sort of think of a video idea on the spot is really, really difficult, so spontaneity is not my thing. I also tried to be spontaneous a couple of times, go home and visit my family and surprise them, and the one time I did that, I ended up delayed at Milton Keynes, then had to get a bus to Luton into London, and then go home, and the whole journey took about 4 hours when really it should take about 2.5. So it was very stressful, and I had to call my mum because I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, Mum, I'm coming home for the weekend, but I'm stuck in Milton Keynes and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do, and I panicked and it wasn't fun. So spontaneity is definitely something that I can't do. I think my nickname on Rosie's phone is Harry, as in Harry from Mamma Mia. Claims he can be spontaneous, but we all know that he can't. This kind of links into the having a timetable schedule thing, but it's also the last point that I'm going to make. But being organised, making myself feel like I've done a lot of work, or I've, organised a whole day out or something like that, it makes me feel so good about myself. It makes me feel like I have, control over myself. I feel so much better when I have stuff organised, because I told myself that I had to read a play. I have to read it before I go back to uni, and I've read it already and made notes. When I was reading through it, it was kind of it wasn't written in Old English, but if you were watching Downton Abbey, that's the kind of language that they were using. So some of the words I didn't completely understand. So whenever I found a word that I didn't understand, I went through and found definitions and wrote them all down. I felt so organised afterwards, and I felt so much better, and I felt like I understood the play more and I appreciated the play more, and I'll be able to create good work from reading the play because I was so organised when I read it. And I think that is really going to come in handy in the next year, and I would definitely be applying it to my next year of study. So that's everything for this week, guys. I know this was, kind of more of a video for me just to blur out a load of information at you, but if there's anything that you sort of picked up from this video, or anything that you relate to, or just anything in general, I keep saying anything, I mean anything in general, put it in the comments down below, because I would love to have a conversation in the comment section with you guys, because I think it's really, really fun. I really enjoy, responding and interacting with you guys. I just think it's great. I will see you on Wednesday. I hope you have enjoyed this in some way. If you're going out, wear a mask, and if not, stay at home, stay safe. See you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.